steady, but steady. Taking the aim, then ready. Get your hop and ready. Figure it out, watch out. Are you ready? But steady. Taking the aim, then ready. Get your hop and ready. Figure it out, watch out. It's a cool down on spaghetti. Watch the news, seeing the dudes. Are you crazy? People keep on wondering, running their mouth, spreading out this information, robbing, fear to pay down. Like, ooh, Robin, coming through with pay.
Capricorn, this is your girl, Miss RHW, with another love reading for you guys. I don't know what's going on. I'm about to lose my voice or something. Maybe I'm pushing my voice out. I need to just like relax my throat and talk with my breath, but I don't know. Maybe that's what's going on. But I appreciate you put it up with my croaky voice. Let's see what's going on with your love life for the month of February. Okay? See what's going on. This croakiness is so weird though. Cause I mean, like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm sure you guys can hear me just fine. I should check just to make sure, because I'm not trying to like, yeah, see, like, why is this shit so low? Like, it's so weird. Okay, like, all my videos are too quiet now. Oh, great. Alright, I know, right, Capricorn? You're like, well, it's too late now. Let's focus on me. Okay, you're right. Ooh. Some of us are probably in line for a promotion, moving in a stable place in one's relationship, feeling more connected and really enjoying the space and the connection. I don't know, maybe your relationship's taking a new heights, taking new grounds in some fashion, you know. Let's see what's going on. Ooh. However you're feeling, the other person feels the same way about you. Ace of Cups. Oh, that's so nice. But the thing is that you don't know if you want it. That's the part that I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, I don't know if that's what I want. Like, what? The problem is that you want it? The problem is that what? What? How? The Queen of Cups. Cancer. This is your 7th house, bro. Your house of relationships and open enemies. So this is how you relate to people. How you know, kind of how you can be in a relationship sometimes. Okay, but for real though, what? 2 of Cups is interesting because maybe they also don't know if they want this as well. Like this 9 of Cups is like, oh, it's just here, but how do wishy-washy? That's weird. I don't know. It's not wishy-washy because there's no 7 of Cups. There's nothing here that suggests wishy-washiness. I'm gonna scream. Nothing looks straight. I'm gonna scream. Okay. Yeah, it's not wishy-washy. This is a new relationship. Ace of Cups. It's a new relationship. This is also root of the reason for asking. This is the root of the problem. Okay, both of you guys want a relationship. Y'all are you guys both know what you want, but possibly on the surface level. I don't know. Sometimes the 2 of Cups, especially the Ace of Cups, can mean that you guys possibly took a deep dive, very spiritual deep dive. Because this person is very intimate, very emotional. Sometimes she does kind of hide things though. Her cup does have a lid over top of it. Oh, maybe she was a part. This person could be a part of a very prestigious family, or they may have a lot of wealth and they're very secretive about it, so they don't want to like attract all the wrong attention. Maybe they've been approached because of their money before, or what they can provide, the security they are able to make people feel. This person is very sweet, very generous. You could be this way, honestly, and you could be in love, and because you're in love with this person, or you're you're falling in love, or you're a loving individual. This person's gotten to you in a way where you feel like you can be your pudgy, soft self. So Pentacles, interesting. Defensive, I don't know. This person is like holding back. Not holding back. They're defensive about what to do because maybe there's a lot of reasons as to why they would be worried about defending it so much. Like, they like the relationship, but they're worried. I mean, the Two of Pentacles to me is somebody trying to assess value, trying to weigh the pros and cons, trying to see, like, oh, is this more weight? Is this more worth my time? And this feels a little lighter, but this could, you know, could this be better material? Like, which one is which? And I get this person's not always, like, communicating very clearly to you as to what it is that they are trying to get out of the situation. But at the same time, I feel like you guys both know what it is that you guys want out of the situation. And that's the issue. You don't know if you really... Like, that's why I feel like you don't know if you really want it. You meet someone, you're happy with it, but you don't know if you really want it. Is that really what it is? What is the Knight of Cups? Why is the Knight of Cups really kind of true? Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh. Well, what's the truth? It's a bit of work, but you do want it. You've been through a lot. That's probably why the Seven of Wands comes up. You're like, damn. Like, I've been through a lot already. Gone through, we went through this much. We've come so far. Why would we turn back now? But it's not always about what you've invested. It's about what you realize is the truth between the two of you. And if it's about communicating and just being honest with each other. Wow, Magician. Yeah, there's so much potential. The relationship has hit new grounds, but I don't think that you guys are stumped with what to do. Wow, there's a lot of openness about the relationship, though. Open communication, again, it's a very brand new relationship. And just something feels regenerative about this, but in a way of, like, just a complete, like, reset, or just a complete, like, new connection. And person could be a work person you met at work. This could be also someone, this could be a friend. It doesn't always have to be a romantic relationship, because this person could also be just very platonic. But, you know, this person could read your ass like a book. And it could be nice, because you actually have a new way of communicating with this person, that possibly, a new way of communicating, but you're also this, you know, maybe defensive because you're trying to figure out whether or not this person is trying to be your friend, or, like, I don't know, maybe you're protective of yourself, but you don't need to be, probably. Your advice is really interesting too. The Five of Swords is your advice. It's telling you to just be very, you know, you'll figure out what you want, right? And then you'll be able to navigate the situations where conversations come up. Because if ultimately what you're there to do is just satiate your own needs, then it needs to be explicitly clear. Because I think this person is going to know whether or not you're stringing them along or not, or you're trying to appease them. I think it's probably best not to appease, just because the appeasing only delays the inevitable. Let's see, why is the Five of Swords your advice, actually? Yeah, delays the inevitable. The Queen of Swords. She's very good at deciding what to do. She's very smart. Yeah, so it's like walking on eggshells. You don't really want to, you know, whoever this individual is, male or female, this person is, oh wow. You just like, isn't you guys just finally got to a point where you guys are just really able to enjoy the relationship. She's your dream, she or he is your dream person. It's coming up as Libra or Cancer, so I accidentally go to those, because they're predominantly feminine energies, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're male or female. But I think this person, just be careful, okay? Just don't pick your fights, pick your battles wisely. Know what matters in this situation here. Not everything is about winning or losing. Not everything is about getting this person to recognize you true. You know, this you don't need to defend anything. This person knows how much you're worth and what you're capable of, and you're secure with them. You really are. The Ten of Pentacles suggests this is home for this person. You are home to them, and potentially they are home to you. I feel like maybe you just don't trust home, because home has always kind of had an abusive element to it. But now you don't have to experience that because it's your stuff. It's just you and them, and all the kiddies that's involved. Because you got what, one child, the fool. I thought you had a page in here, but well, I always consider Ace's babies a little bit because they're so new. Let's see why there's going to be a pause here. There's only going to be a pause because if somebody is still waffling about what they want out of the relationship and that person senses it at the wrong time, because you got to think Valentine's Day is coming up for the 4th of July. And someone be like, oh, I want something romantic, let's do something nice, and you're like, I don't know if I want to invest all that time or energy into that. Oh, excuse me, elbow dropped my mic, my bad. Just be careful about ways you decide things, because it can come off as if you're assessing the value of the relationship, and that could make the relationship not full stop, but just like be put on a serious hiatus. It could put this situation on hold. Versus the Chariot, which is talking about being the Empress, being appreciative, being in the moment in a way that allows you to like kind of escape into the experience, because there's such a beautiful flow between the both of you. There's not too much push, too much pull. There's harmony in some ways, but it's led by the person who's got that's been, I think, very compassionate, that's been holding the space, that's been understanding, that's been working through it, that's been tolerant. I feel like it pays to show a little bit of tolerance to them a little bit sometimes, Capricorn, just for a little bit, because I feel like I think sometimes they don't notice things and are not aware of it, even though they try their best to be on top of as many things as possible. They're not always aware. And they may need some help sometimes, but they don't need help in a way that makes them feel like the relationship is a burden or it's difficult for you. Because I think this opposition, this 7 of Wands with the 2 of Pentacles, somebody's trying to assess something and the defensiveness comes in out of nowhere. And it doesn't necessarily line up with much of the storyline, in my opinion, even with the 8 of Pentacles. But it's probably because there's so much work. It's work, no play all the time. But you desire to escape with each other, enjoy each other's presence, and be romantic and all this beautiful, wonderful stuff. When you finally get it, something happens where work comes up, or you have to do something that makes you feel like you got to defend yourself, and it could cause the relationship to feel like this person is pulling away from you, just on the whole fact that the relationship is trying to get to a place of serenity and peace and just romance. But the 5 of Swords, somebody keeps deciding to argue and fight first instead of realizing this wasn't really what that was about. This is about connecting and understanding and being one with one another, being connected in a sense of oneness with each other. The Empress is coming up like this person wants to unionize in a way. Maybe this person wants sex. Maybe this person wants intimacy. Sometimes sometimes it's not sex. Sometimes it's just intimacy. And they may not explicitly say that. They may experience sex. They may experience intimacy through sex. And that's not bad. That's not a bad thing. But it does mean that person may need to be you might need to take it slow, really figure out where things go, not be so forceful, not be so like, well, what are we doing, or well, what is this, like, no, just go with the flow, bro. Let it hit you in a sort of movement, sort of flow, sort of thing, because nothing here is fast. All this water, all this earth, it's like, hey, take your time with this romantic energy. Foreplay is better than is way better than sex. It's like, if you don't go into it thinking you need a guarantee. Yep. Surrender your fear of intimacy. Sex isn't always intimate. Sex is always intimate, but it's not always the desired focus for intimacy. Intimacy doesn't always have to end up being sex. As you know, it's Empress, not the Emperor. Emperor sticks his dick in everything. Empress is incubating at this moment. She's currently pregnant. She don't want to have sex. She may not want to have sex. Some women do. They may love sex when they're pregnant. But you got to feel that shit out, because technically you do not want to be pushy. Not in this situation. Not when you wanted somebody to stay soft and feminine or stay gentle and soft and kind to you. Yeah, see, surrender your need to always be right. I knew it. I knew it. It's like, let that go. It's not about that. Stop trying to correct the situation. Nobody wants to fight when they're trying to like cuddle up and be all in the jungle, the lion's jungle. It's like no. Like Nala is trying to get her all up in them guts, Simba. Stop trying to fucking win all the time, nigga. Like, you gonna fuck it up. That's the whole thing, my nigga. Like, that's how I feel. Ooh, somebody's like trying. She's telling you too. That's the issue. Like, the Queen of Swords comes up with a Queen of Cups. She's already tried the soft route. She's now telling you to calm down. She's trying to tell you it ain't even about what we're arguing about. I'm trying to get you to relax so we can be intimate, please. She needs intimacy, the Queen of Cups. So does the Empress. Like, Queen of Swords, she needs it desperately, but she's too. She can be a little bit strong-headed about it, and act like she can't. I'll say pig-headed, but I mean, because I can be pig-headed. That's Libras, but still, not trying to say that this is a Libra you're dealing with. It could be any other air sign. It could be a Gemini you're dealing with. It could be an Aquarius, but ultimately, right? These people, this person who desperately needs the intimacy, is afraid of it herself because she's been hurt before. She's been rejected in that space before, so she doesn't want to do that again. Obviously, because there's so much cups around it, and then the Five of Swords. Well, this is what I need in order to be happy. And you're like, damn, this isn't really allowing me to be me. So I guess I can't really be myself around you. Doom. Problem. So I just think ultimately, stop trying to. Oh, well, what are we getting out of this? What are we doing? Are we having sex? No, stop trying to negotiate. Stop trying to figure out what you're getting out of this, the time that you spend. Now, every time that you're gonna get time with the person that you're with, are you gonna get the dopamine satisfaction or the misfire of an orgasm? It doesn't have to happen, and that's not the point of intimacy. The intimacy is to be connected with one another, to remember that y'all are still in this to win this, because ultimately, whoever you're with is just wanting to feel that connection. Now, it's not just on you, Capricorn. It could be the other person too. You're just tired of dealing with the fact that every time you get close to this person, they just can't seem to understand this is not a transaction. So I feel like, in a way, talk to them. If you haven't already, don't get this Queen of Cups here, because that's your 7th house is Cancer. Cancer don't talk. Cancer is not about talking. That don't mean you don't do it though, because your advice is literally saying so. It's time to say, hey, look, this is not what this is. This is not what I want. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Anybody is getting your way with this stuff. It's just like, nah. You need to calm down. I'm not here for that. Sex is a bonus. It's a bonus, and that's if we get there, and if I feel up to it, and I feel I'm not a performing monkey. I'm not doing this for an exchange. I'm not trying to, okay, I do this for you, you do this for me. Why does it always got to be a negotiation? If you don't want to be with this person, why are you in a relationship? Relationships require intimacy. A relationship without it is a relationship that is possibly going to take on a whole new title, a whole new structure. Because an intimate relationship like this, that's what's being asked here, can't require, it's a lot of the time intimacy is required, which is why the asexuals will always make the distinction between intimacy and sex. That's why sex is not really obsessed with them. They're more so focused on the intimacy, spending time together, watching a movie together, learning about each other's feelings and how they connect with things, and having deep emotional soul conversations. And the ways in which they do this genuinely is not needing to have it be that this person agrees with or disagrees with. No one needs to agree or disagree. We need to have a space in this situation where people are accepted and allowed to just go with the flow. Surrender your need to always be right. I just said that too, right? I said, don't be all defiant, be all trying to be all right and trying to correct people in the middle of y'all dates, in the middle of your times together, because it's what's going to kill the intimacy. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. Bros, this isn't a jab or a dig, okay? You don't mean to do this, because you ultimately remember, Capricorn, we know you are helpful as fuck. We know that. Possibly even, this is where it was like, baby, you don't need to be this helpful. We want you to just be down here with us, chilling, eating junk food, relaxing, maybe accidentally slipping into some dick or some pussy, whatever, right? Because we love you and we want you to be in pleasure. We want to surround you, all the things that you want to be surrounded by. You want video games? We'll give you video games. You want candy? We'll give you candy. Whatever. But I don't want to fight with you just because I'm talking about what I like, and I like to get excited and escape in with you. Like, it's not always, doesn't have to just be about, well, who's getting the most pleasure out of it. It's more about, you are enjoying this person. You love this person, right? This person is with you in this moment. Do you appreciate them? Appreciate them with the moment. Appreciate them with everything. Try not to segregate it. Try not to compartmentalize it so much. Compartmentalizing it could pull you away from the relationship, ultimately, the intimacy that you could get from being connected and feeling human. Not just a machine or something that operates on what is transactional, what's not. And you can have this beautiful union where no one feels like you always have to get them, and you don't always feel like someone else always has to get you. You don't always have to feel like someone's judging you. And you'll know when a healthy or unhealthy behavior comes up for real, because people who are generally just trying to be with you don't tell you what you should and shouldn't enjoy. And not real seriously anyway. If they do, and they're not joking, something's wrong with their asses. For real. Like, no one should actually be like, no, I like ice cream like this, so you should like ice cream like this with me. Like, if they actually make this a problem for you, like, I'm not saying like something small as that, but take that small thing and blow it up to whatever situation it is where someone's maybe a little bit controlling about the ways that you experience something or the ways that you are or what have you. Don't make them do that, because that's like and they should not be making you do that. They should not be making you cave in and, oh, okay, let's just do it your way. No, because then you do feel like this is transactional, and that's when the transaction starts hitting. And you can't really appreciate the time because you're too busy trying to prove to be right. It's like, see, this is why I like to do it my way. And then you start feeling like, this is why we never can have an intimate moment together, because I have to have it my way, and you have to have it your way, and you can't respect or understand why I have to have it this way because I have my anxieties and issues and all this other stuff. Everyone starts feeling like no one understands each other, but you do understand each other. Alright, I'm gonna stop beating you over the head with this. I'm already making everybody's readings longer than everybody else's, and I'm about to get in trouble. So, alright, Capricorn, I love y'all. Good luck with everything.
So good, what you want? What you want? What you want? Ready, we're steady.